that says most people, when they start dating someone, they fake healthy eating. They fake like, I like to give me a salad, or some grilled chicken. But in reality, they're not near as healthy. But my question is, what did you fake early on to kind of lure your person in? And I'll go first. I probably faked with Caitlin that I was a little more fun than I really am.
That's funny.
You were down to do more.
I was like, I love it, adventures. Let's do adventures. Let's do some laughing. Let's just do stuff. Spur of the moment.
You must have been exhausted.
Oh, man. I'm so spontaneous. Smash cut. No, I just want to stay home.
Give me some internet.
So I think she thought I was a little more interesting in that way. A hike? I can't get enough hikes. Oh,
and
no. Now, I don't even want to walk to the driveway to get the Uber Eats. So that's probably how I faked a little bit with Caitlin. I acted a little more interesting than I probably was. You, Amy?
I acted like, because he was in the military, Air Force, and had to live other places, that I'd quit my job right away and move with him.
Oh, so you lied. That's not an acting lie. That's a lie.
Well,
That's you saying I'm going to do something. Yeah.
I mean, I was just buying time to see what would really happen. But I think I was even faking myself out. And then when it came down to it, I was like, well, we can work something out. So we ended up looking at his deployment schedule, and I was like, look, you're going to be in Afghanistan. I can live with my mom. So we didn't live together our first 2 years of marriage.
But you did move with him to North Carolina.
I think I tried to quit the show like 3 times, and he was a part of that equation, and I'm still here.
And I kept building her studios in different places. Like, you ain't going anywhere. One time we had a whole going away party for her.
Oh, yeah.
And then we built our studio in North Carolina.
Yeah, and he was like, what the?
Eddie?
For sure, me, it was that I was cleaner than I really am. When she'd come to my apartment, she would always say, like, oh my gosh, this is the cleanest guy's apartment I've ever been to. Like, it's spotless. But now, I mean, I just throw my clothes everywhere. I don't clean. And so she's like, that was totally fake.
Lunchbox?
Money. We'd go out to dinner and she'd order a glass of wine. I'd be like, well, just get the whole bottle. And just because, no big deal. I don't even like wine. I don't even like wine. But I'd be like, yeah, we'll just get the whole bottle. And I'm sitting there going, it's not good. I'm going to pay that whole bottle. But, hey, girl, you go ahead and get that whole bottle. And we'd go to the bar. She'd order a well drink. I'm like, no, get a top shelf.
Oh.
Yeah, get the
Really
expensive
spoiling
stuff.
her up there, huh?
Yeah, and man, it would be like, oh, that.
What about now?
Now, we have separate money, so it doesn't matter.
She pays for it herself.
Oh,
But at that point, I was trying to impress her and be like, whoa. But then once we started getting down to it, it's like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to pay for everything for the rest of your life.
Scuba, didn't you fake being rich and you took out all your 401k?
Yeah, very similar to Lunchbox. Yeah, but I cashed in my 401k, so I had money to spend while we were first dating.
He tried. It says now you're now wife.
My now wife.
He cashed out his 401k to try to impress her. Oh my God. On what kind of stuff though?
I was living in San Francisco, and it's very expensive to go out there. So it was like dinners and tickets to a show and movies and a little getaway vacation in Napa, that kind of stuff. But it worked, though, because I feel like it's okay in a sense because it then, not saying she's shallow and needs money, but it allows me to take her around. And while we're doing these things, she gets to know me and my personality. Otherwise, she would probably never go out with me because we couldn't go anywhere.
When did you have to reveal to her that you were not...
Well,
I wanted to be gentle about my words. When did you reveal that that was a bit of a facade?
It was about when the money started to run out, which was about 3 or 4 months. And then she was like, hey, come out and see me in East Bay. And I was like, well, I can't afford a fare on the subway to get out there and see you. Can you Venmo me? Or at the time, can you send money to my checking account to come see you?
Dang, you would ask
you would ask your wife to send you money so
I can come see her because I couldn't see her. She lived 45 minutes away. I had no car. I had to rely on public transportation that I couldn't afford anymore.
So you went from taking her on vacations to Napa to can you pay for my train ride?
Yes, to come and see you.
And she still married you, but you got her by then.
Yeah, well, I had her by then. The silver lining too was then she looked at my finances and my credit score and helped clean me up.
She helped clean you up.
She helped clean me up.
Did she pay off any of your debt?
She didn't pay off my debt, but she put a system together, like a Dave Ramsey kind of thing, on how to clear my debt. So it actually worked out great for me.
So you lured her in to do your dirty work.
Not really, but yes.
Wow. Raymundo, what'd you lie to your now wife, Bay, about?
Yeah, I would have to say my height. For the first 6 months that I dated her, I was always wearing cowboy boots, which would give me a solid 3 inches. And then I distinctly remember in the relationship down the road, she goes, I didn't have any shoes on at the apartment. She was like, you're actually kind of short. And I was like, yeah, I mean, this is my height. But I didn't realize, I'd been rocking boots for a while.
Ray was in boots or laying down, you know what I'm saying? Who said everybody's same height?
Ray
Ray said that. Everybody same height laying down. That is creepy, but fitting.
dope.
This is a